This is no good. Can't let myself lost.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
Grant you an elemental boon.
These fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that fish go to waste.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next. I say. I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Tis really coming down.
I count myself fortunate to be washed of the filth of the road.
Ah, oxen.
Careful. Oxen are like to charge when angered.
Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Really now?
Suppose I could enjoy some idle chit-chat.
What is it? I've not had the time to look into that mixture of yours yet.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the net, if you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not rush me. Many thanks to you.
Greetings, sir, and welcome to the Sword and Staff. We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have to forgive us if the ale runs dry. The Sword and Staff is open for business.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Interested in my wares?
I'm not risking my life for a pittance.
I'm unsure how best to proceed.
This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
I've got to focus.
Go on, have a look.
This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
This is beyond me.
Bread on the table.
Is this some manner of trouble?
I've been on my feet all...
You'll have to excuse me. I have a job to attend to.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Many thanks to you.
I
cannot imagine what purpose this forgery might serve. But mayhap 'twill become clear in time?
Someone might pay good coin for it, either because they seek a forgery, or because they believe it to be authentic.
But not at the expense of my duty.
Ah, there you are. You've come at a good time. I've just finished running those tests. I must ask, where did you acquire that concoction? 'Tis a fell thing you got there. To be plain, 'tis more poison than physic. It has the potential to heal one's ailments, certainly. But only if they could survive long enough, which isn't likely. Worse still, it has addictive properties that are likely to cause the patient to become dependent on its deadly effects. I say patient, but I should hope whoever made this did not intend it as a method of treatment. You'd have to be well and truly mad to attempt such a thing. Worse still, it has I say patient, but
What's the point? The moral wait for the new equipment's coming.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Apart from my joints, I've not to complain of.
There's no easy thing like making a living as a soldier.
When does my watch
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the Jadeite Orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Now my freedom is assured. Pray, take this. I know 'tisn't much, but I've naught else to offer. Right, I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again, know that I shall remember this kindness as long as I live. Farewell.
I fear we have done Sir a full of an unkindness. May he find the strength to weather his troubles.
A cheerless outcome for all involved.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the Jadeite Orb? Ah, splendid. You've my thanks. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one final matter to which we must attend. You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount, and so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity together. Come, I trust old Ibrahim's eye most of all. Let us pay a visit to his little scrap store. Follow my lead. Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine this Jadeite Orb? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here.
What is it? The appraisal's not yet done, and I must needs concentrate.
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see. You have done your title proud, Arisen. This Jadeite Orb is indeed the genuine article. My partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return. You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfactory, and I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should aught arise.
Hold a moment. Did that just happen? My own master and I experienced something very different here.
Well, well. Colour me surprised.
I'm not taking any pay.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
This ox cart's bound for Vern. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I got the foggiest. Losing my
We have to suddenly encounter a cyclops!
Lightning has identified potential against this one. Seem our foe is unbalanced.
No better time to strike.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
On my way! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
You looking for a fight? What? Lost your nerve, have you?
Always got me in the picture this way.
I'll be feeling the scars of that battle for some time.
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold.
Rations like to take care of the remainder.
Splendid.
Ha! You've met your match! There's more where that came from.
Where are you going?
Look! Oxen! How tranquil.
Such beasts are a fair source of meat, when rations are lacking.
God, this boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Strike true, lest the beast flee.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Branch you fly as flames. Use it well.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
One arrow is all I need. I knew you'd prevail, Knight.
Keep on like that and we'll be done.
Done it!
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Plenty of gossip to be had here, Alvin.
Just one last push, and I'll be done for the day.
Time to be heading home.
Well met, sir.
I wonder what's going on
Let's
around.
check my stock before a customer comes along.
All this wine's giving me a bad.
Lots to do.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost... hospitality in... all Vernworth. You know where to find me. I've no wisdom to offer. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long... Only an unseasoned trader falters in trying times. You know where to find me. Peruse at your leisure.
Look as long as you please.
Oh, sir, if you please, pray excuse my boldness, sir. I am but a humble maid in service to a noble household. Might I beg a moment of your time? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider offering your assistance. Oh, thank you, sir. You cannot imagine my relief. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? The matter it concerns is rather sensitive, and I would not risk being overheard. You will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray, meet me there at your earliest convenience.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle. I just nodded off for a moment.
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
A full week has passed since Sir Mildred set off. I suppose it's time we vacated her dwelling. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our deal as I am. This little dwelling's all yours now. Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to. I hope you'll be happy here, friend. Farewell.
Winches on all sides.
My sword arm could use some work.
No, I'll stay here with it. One of these days I'll buy myself a map. I'll make a living.
I'm going to go exploring. I want to go home.
I shall take this.
Is there aught I can help you with, sir? Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, his condition deteriorated to the point that he had to be moved to the basement sick room. He's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid, not even family. Even we're not allowed to go see him. No need to worry, though. The Abbess is tending to him personally. She'll nurse him back to full health, I'm sure of it. The patients in this room must not be disturbed. Leave this place at once. The patients in this room must not...
Oh, someone help me.
you doing?
Unhand me this instant.
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. Elena is being questioned as we speak. Suffice to say, your testimony, combined with the evidence you've procured, have cast a great deal of suspicion upon the Abbess that she isn't like to shake. Pray have this, sir. 'Tis your reward for aiding us in our duty to this city.
When does my watch end?
There's ought to be said, peace and quiet. Always living here.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Oh, best to proceed.
I received my invitation.
I'll make the best of it.
Isn't it early for arrest as yet?
Wonder if there's any
This is
easy
quite
work
a
to be had.
quandary. Always sets me to thinking.
This job better be
This is no
worth it.
good.
It's too bloody early.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Wait like new equipment's coming.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
All this quiet makes me itch to cause a stir.
There's ought to be said, peace
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven, where have you been?
Sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
On all sides.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead. Would that all my days were so plain.
It is a bit early for a rest as yet.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet at the moment.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
You have my support.